Scroll Toyota, leading the way every day. And Scroll Toyota, symbols of trust.
Last night, the Attorney General's office and the Guam Police Department were called into an oversight hearing because of the growing concerns in the community that criminals are not being prosecuted properly and kept behind bars. These concerns stem from a very emotional public outcry from the victim of the Crown Bakery abduction, sexual assault, and robbery. Monique Baza asked the island's leaders to do something 2 weeks ago after she found out that one of the men involved in her abduction and robbery, namely Ray Torres Tatautau, had been released after the AG dropped the charges against him. A few months after his release, he was arrested again, this time for the Nimitz Hill home invasion case, in which he allegedly beat a woman so badly she was put in intensive care. Attorney General Lenny Rapadas admitted to PNC in a previous interview about that case, saying criminals sometimes slip through the cracks. Last night he presented an argument saying the problem is systemic and would require more money system-wide to fix.
And it doesn't argue for more money for prosecutors. It doesn't argue for more money for the police department. It doesn't argue for more money for Department of Corrections and so forth. It argues for more money for all of them at the same time, because it is, and I keep saying it, it's a system. It's a system. We want law enforcement, we want strict law enforcement, but we need to pay for that. The whole system needs to be paid.
Senator Pangilinan pointed out that despite the financial challenges, the legislature has increased the AG's office budget from about $14.2 million in 2010 to over $17 million in 2012. He also stated the legislature had given more money during those years than what was requested by the administration in the governor's budget request. Meanwhile, Rapadas also pointed out another problem. If they really crack down on crime, where would they put all the prisoners when the prison is already overloaded?
It's not going to be that one slice of Manila that's going to be needed for Department of Corrections. It's going to be all of Manila, fortunately.
However, the major point brought up by senators during the hearing was the discretion of the AG and GPD to release arrestees. The AG promised to improve upon this area. Victims also came forward and provided testimony as well. A tearful Natasha Pangilinan asked senators to find a way to provide victims with free counseling. She is a victim of criminal sexual conduct, and she said that she declined counseling because she felt she shouldn't have to pay for counseling when the government will ultimately pay to house and feed the perpetrator.
So when I was given that opportunity or asked for counseling if I wanted, I said no. Why I said no was, I don't want to pay for it. Why am I going to use my hard-working money to pay for something, for someone to help me find justice and to help me get over and get through this?
Senator Pangilinan said there should be over $600,000 available for counseling in the Criminal Injuries Compensation Fund. The senator says the lack of appointments to the Criminal Injuries Compensation Commission is preventing the release of those funds.
Solution to the entire situation.